walk, you know, the beach in something like this in the morning, my Barefoot Dreams, my Denim and Company, and my Ryka sneakers. This is what you're doing that morning walk on the treadmill in. This is what you're walking the neighborhood in. This is what you're wearing when you're doing that airport to the destination, to the, you've got days on your feet on the boardwalk or sightseeing. Because this is a walking shoe, but because it's from Ryka, you get the technology under your feet to support those big, long steps, many hour days, but you get a really cute sneaker that you get compliments on that goes with your outfit because of all of the cute colors and the details. $59.98 is the price. We've had 26,000 orders placed. We are losing this price at the end of this day, and our QVC price is $73. This is a worldwide launch. If it were anywhere else, it would be almost $90. That's still affordable. It's $59.98 for the next 45 minutes. There's your dazzling blue. This silver metallic is like basically gone. We have fewer than 200 between our medium and wide widths, between our whole and half sizes. Click checkout if your size is there, but chances are it's not at this point. Black has been popular all day. We've had over 4,000 orders placed in the black. We have the raspberry. We have the final 1,400, very, very limited. The Terra taupe, that's what I've been wearing tonight. I love it. It's gone with everything. Very elevated, very kind of a Barefoot Dreams vibe. And then our teal, which we've been calling coastal teal, we have about 1,200. I'm just going to show you like this side of it because it's just so pretty, and it has those very calming sort of coastal colors that pop an outfit. I mean, you'll see Luann has this on with that cute driftwood jeans jacket, and she has on a navy, like a traditional darker denim. It's adorable. You don't have to have a stitch of this color in your outfit because it just kind of works almost like a fun pop neutral would work. Medium and wide widths. I want to bring out Leilani for the final hit. Water repellent, leather overlays. It's like, yes, this shoe has so many good things going for it.
And here, I want to do the little like,
oh, that's
Americana kind of situation.
Cute.
Here.
I love that.
Again,
get more than one.
Yeah, get more than one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've not left the building since over 24 hours now. And I have to say, like, from here, I'm like tired, but my feet could keep going.
Feel good?
My feet could keep going.
Good.
I can do stuff.
Good.
So that's a testament to how comfortable these shoes are. You know, I need arch support. It's got the arch support. Has the ActivFoam EVA, which has not broken down over time that I have been here on my feet. And I love the fact that, again, I'm prepared for anything because it's water repellent. The leather overlays like wrap around my foot and make it feel very, very supported. Again, the longer you're on your feet, the more you notice these little things under your feet.
Yeah, 100%. And you notice when you have the wrong shoe that's maybe a little old, or maybe you never had a supportive enough shoe to begin with, because there are shoes that look like walking sneakers.
Yes.
But they're not.
Exactly. And like I said, because we're a women's fitness shoe brand, we've always wanted to take our walking sneakers to the next level. So first of all, a lot of us, we buy with our eyeballs. So we want to make sure it looks good. It looks sophisticated. That taupe that you're wearing, I love how that looks. But to make sure even like the positioning of the overlays, the colors that we're choosing, that it's going to look good. It's not going to be too aggressive of an outsole either, which is nice because not everybody wants to wear that. Sometimes there's something to be said for being a little bit closer to the ground, more ground contact as well when you're walking, because then you feel a lot more stabilized and secure when you're on your feet.
I love the ActivFoam in here, because this foam was actually designed to help you to feel as supported at the start of your day as you do at the end of your day.
Yes, so it's not going to break down over time. It also means that you don't have to rotate your shoes, which is something we used to say to you with your traditional sneaker. And to that point of breaking down over the time, you know, in past years with traditional EVA, I remember like my feet were comfortable at the end of a long Today's Special Value day.
Yeah.
But I would feel the difference at the end of the day. I really feel that this has maintained the amount of cushioning throughout the day. And I've been wearing these for a long, long time.
Yeah, well, that says it all. And then they're water repellent.
They're water repellent. So
which we love.
I love this because Again, I always talk about like dropping the kids off at summer camp and the grass is wet. You're walking the dog. You're just, again, going on your morning walk. You're walking on the boardwalk and it's a little like misty, you know, in the air. We've had like weather where maybe you're at an amusement park and, you know, it's a little wet. So just to see the water beating on that mesh, for example, that the leather and the synthetic leather overlays are well protected so that you're going to be good no matter what. It's a nice problem solution type of situation.
Yes, 100%, because these are the really nice, maybe the one sneaker you take on that vacation where the weather can be a little unpredictable.
Exactly.
Because they are cute and they also have the technology. For $59.98, I love the different kind of ways our models have been styled. Luann's outfit, I just love that Luxe New York denim.
Oh yes.
The teal that she's wearing with the driftwood jeans jacket. I'm actually seeing a little bit of that teal in the jacket now.
Yep.
But even if there weren't any, it wouldn't matter. It still would look nice because you didn't do hundreds of colors in here. You really stuck to sort of a very tonal experience, which I think allows us to use a color as a pop.
Yeah, and the colors play well together. You know, that's intentional. Like, bravo to our design team, again, for designing these uppers that they're colorful, but the colors make sense together.
And then on Crystal's outfit, she's using the raspberry to really pop a very sort of basic color palette. The Sand Dune and the Barefoot Dreams, the black Denim & Company skimmer, and now she's having fun. If she did the Terra Taupe, it would be one experience.
Yep.
Now she's doing the raspberry. Now it's like a totally different vibe, which is why I think a lot of people are getting more than one color today.
Yeah, and if you have a signature color, I always encourage you, like, if you see it, you know, on the table, like, you get that color, especially. Like, I love wearing pink sneakers. It's just something fun. My kids always can spot me a mile away. You know, there comes mom. She's got her pink shoes on. You know, and so maybe that's
your
you.
Signature.
Maybe that's you.
I love it. Jane picked these up today. These, and I loved what she said. She said, because she does a marathon walking, and she actually said she gets motivated when she looks down and she sees a color or a sneaker she likes.
Exactly. When you see something happy like that, you know, it does energize you. You know, we're our brain. That's how our brains operate. You know, we see, you know, a smile that makes us smile. We see a color that energizes us, or a color that calms us. Because maybe, again, I go for, you know, the
definitely
teal.
The calm color.
I think
I probably need that.
Yeah. So like, if you've had a rough day and you're like, I just need to calm down, you know, maybe you need to get the teal.
I love that. So the teal is available. I think the Terra Taupe is pretty calming too.
Yes, I
Very
agree.
kind of calm,
sophisticated,
elegant. Yeah, it does go well with my outfit. And I am wearing Barefoot Dreams, which I have called this the Barefoot Dreams color.
Exactly.
Like all day, because it just has that beach sand color that reminds me of Malibu.
and Peace Love World too. I think
definitely
that ties into like her pristine that she has in her collection.
The dazzling blue.
Again, think of 4th of July.
Yes.
That one.
Silver metallic. There's 150 now. So unfortunately, extremely limited, but I'm happy for those of you who got it. And the black, which has been popular.
Can't go wrong. If you're a black leggings person, black pants, black denim, you know, all of those things, like, this goes well. It's a very spectator, you know, very sporty, spice, you know, kind of thing. So black, you can never go wrong.
Absolutely. And how you're going to feel if you never got yourself a true walking sneaker, if you run around and run your errands and live your life on your feet with a fashion sneaker that has no support. Incorporate this into your life and see the difference in how you feel at $59.98. I get it. When you go into the stores where things are $200, $300, it's like, I don't know.
I know.
You know, am I really going to get my money's worth out of this? At $59.98, even if it just ends up being a cute sneaker that you wear with your outfits, it's worth the money.
And this can be your everyday workhorse sneaker. That's the thing. Like, yes, you can definitely do your fitness walking in this. You can do those types of workouts. You can, you know, walk your 10,000 steps. But maybe it's more, you know what, I just prefer to wear sneakers as my everyday look. You know, that's what I'm most comfortable in. And so I just want to pick like a color that makes me happy, or that's going to go with the most amount of clothing if, you know, you're more on the practical vibe. But to know that we gave you ActivFoam EVA underneath your foot, especially underneath that heel strike area, that's where your body weight's coming down first. All of that cushion and shock absorption followed by the arch support that we gave you, both medial and lateral arch support in the center. That's going to give you that structural integrity so that at the end of the day, you still feel good and prevent fatigue. Flex grooves at the forefoot. When you bend and flex, nothing's gonna bite or cut into you in the upper the way we designed it. And those overlays are wrapping around, hugging you, giving you side to side structure and support too.
Yeah, it's a based off a customer top rated shoe.
Yes.
It is a new worldwide launch based off of a shoe that has amazing customer top rated 5-star reviews.
Yes.
So you took all the things that everybody loved and then you just did some tweaks that people were asking for.
I know when I found out that this was going to be the Today's Special Value, I was like jumping up and down cheering because I knew how much I personally loved it. I knew how much you have loved the Skywalk shoe. So to see it in all the colors and to see that we updated it with that ActivFoam EVA that's going to feel even better than, you know, the previous version, like all those things, to still have the arch support in there, which is so necessary. And I'm sorry, I love this blue color because
Dazzling blue.
It makes me happy.
It is a very saturated, rich, vibrant blue that yet looks so easy to wear with a great denim.
Yep.
And then equally cool with your athleisure leggings that you talked about. So
you can pop it, like if you're wearing all white. Again, you can do the whole red, white, and blue thing.
Americana, absolutely. The Terra taupe that I have on is going to be the one that you're going to travel with. Yeah. That when you need to go to the nice restaurant, when you want something that's going to go with your more elevated jeans and your sweaters and your, you know, your pretty tops on vacation, this works. I think this is a great work shoe. I think this would be so cute with jeans and a blazer.
100%, yes.
So get the Terra taupe for that reason. The raspberry, that's like color joy therapy.
Yes.
The black.
Classic.
The silver metallic, there's 100, that's almost gone. And then talk about calming, you're so right. This is like why we love being by the ocean.
Yes.
This is that color that represents how we feel.
Exactly, and that's the idea with this is we just wanted to give you something that, first of all, we buy with our eyeballs. So to give you colors that like make you happy, make you, you know, just feel something that you connect to, followed by the technology underneath your foot in a made for women, by women, you know, the way our brand was built, using the mold of a woman's foot to design our sneakers. We were the first women's fitness shoe brand to do that. And that was something I was really proud of. Like, you know, the brand was born in 1987. I wore my first pair in 1991 when I was in college teaching step aerobics. And I loved the mission. I love the mission of it's about women taking care of themselves, doing a little something for yourselves. And we know that if we take care of our health, we take care of our wellness, we put on a great pair of, you know, fitness walking sneakers, take some time for us, then that gives us energy to accomplish everything else that we want to do in that day.
And I think if the excuse that you need to prioritize that in yourself and your health and getting the right shoes for your feet is the good price point.
Yes.
Use that as the reason.
Exactly.
Because $59.98 just is not the normal price for a water repellent with leather inlays, breathable, true walking sneaker from a designer that specializes in fitness. It's got all the things going for it. Black, silver metallic, almost gone, last call, the dazzling blue, the Terra taupe, the raspberry, and then that gorgeous coastal teal, which is just called teal.
We just renamed it.
We renamed it, but it's teal if you're calling in. Thank you, Layla.
Thank you
Go get
so much. I'm gonna go
Your
home
feet
now.
are gonna feel great.
My
climbing
feet
into
feel
bed.
fabulous.
They're gonna feel great. Want to remind you we had another really cute, comfortable shoe in the show. The price is going up